Okay, y'all. So we hear, we love, we rise. Y'all, stay for this whole message. Please stay for this whole message, y'all. You're gonna want to hear everything that I have to say. And all, man, let me tell y'all, it's some crazy ass shit out here now. And I'm kind of livid, y'all. And I'm trying to like really calm down, but I have to put this out now. I have to put it out now. Okay. Child, we talking about crossing, okay? Crossing, okay? The type of crossing. Hold on, because I'm trying to find something real quick, y'all. That hoodoo, voodoo, witchy shit, like that stuff. Okay, hold on. Because I had a dream, and this is what led me to it, and I watched a movie. Okay, so this is what led me to it. Right. And I'm going to read y'all some things. First and foremost. Okay, so I had a dream, y'all, and I'm going to try to rush through this because I really want to say what I need to say. But I had a dream. Well, first of all, the movie Inception, okay? If you haven't watched that movie, go watch the movie Inception, The Skeleton Key. If you have not watched that movie, go watch that movie as well, okay? Crossing, y'all, I had a dream. And this was like a night before ago. And I couldn't really, I'm not going to say I didn't understand it, but I was just trying to see what I needed to, how I need to come to y'all. The messages I had to understand and overstand with myself, y'all. And, looking this stuff up and all that stuff. So look, I had a dream, and there was somebody in my dream, y'all, and this person knew me back in the day, and I have not seen this person in like years, ever since me and my adopted family split, right? So, this person was in their younger state, like freshman year state, okay? And I seen them twice. It was like they was in their freshman year state, maybe sophomore, junior year. So this could have been around the time this person got crossed or something like that. It was like this person was like missing for so long, but it's like they cloned him or something like that. So it was like when I was like in my senior year and stuff like that, I was seeing a clone of him, but he was really like somewhere else because he came back up and he was like, Lexus? Like he was coming from and off of whatever they had him under. So long story short, they tried to do it to me. They tried to get me to lose my direction of where I was going, where I was at, like my memory or something like that. And so then I was sent to another room or something. It was like a studio. And I okay, let me breathe. Okay. And I went inside this room and somebody played this a song for me. Like I was in the studio and somebody played a song for me, and it was two other people that I recognized on the song, and I called them out. So I think that was one of my ancestors coming through to me in the dream, trying to let you guys know, watch what music you're listening to, y'all. I'm going to read something. Okay, watch, and it's not just music. It's not only music that's crossing people, that's doing it to people. How do you think so many people gay right now? How do you think so much shooting going on? How do you think, y'all, they're doing this? Okay, so let's backtrack, right? So let me calm down. Let me breathe again. Okay. So, cross, I looked up the word crossing, right? Crossing, the act of a person or thing that crosses, okay? A place where lines, streets, tracks, and et cetera cross each other. So here's the thing. When I look, y'all know I read in between the lines and I get downloads just reading off of certain things. So look, so when it said lines, streets, and tracks, music tracks, okay, lines, words, word of mouth, okay, streets, gang rape, gangs, okay, crossing each other, right? So I'm going to read something else. Okay. Y'all, this bro, like, and And I always say this, y'all messing with the right one, but the wrong one. Y'all got the wrong one, but messing with the right one. This shit stops here. It stops today. Period, point blank. Ain't no more of that other stuff. Yeah, y'all might have got away with this shit for years. For freaking years, y'all. For years. Nah. And I always used to say, when I was a kid, I felt trapped in my own body. And this is why I felt trapped in my own body. Hold on, I'm gonna read y'all something else, okay? So, let me see. So I got a little bit of information. I'm gonna read this. It says, the word crossing has several meanings in the Hoodoo tradition. In its original form, it refers to laying down a trick in a quiniquit, okay, aka 5-spot or X pattern, or creating a cross mark. Okay, we're going to talk about that cross mark in a second because I got another download with that. Okay, so it says, such as a circle with an X through it to poison an enemy who steps in it. Okay, crossing is thus a form of direct foot track magic. Okay, so footwork music and stuff like that. That's another download that I just picked up. So direct foot track music. So like footwork music. Okay. And remember back in the day, they used to play them tracks, bob, dab, bad, certain tracks that you could bob to, certain tracks that you could footwork to. Yes. Okay. So it says, and it may be the oldest and the most African of this type of spell, y'all. Y'all, hold on. As I'm reading it, I'm getting downloads. So footwork music, bobbing music. If y'all from the 90s era, 95, y'all, 90s baby, back in the day when y'all was around that time where bobbing it wasn't sexualized. It was literally a dance. But really what happened to it was they were doing some kind of spell work to make women's whores. Okay. Even though it was a dance. You get what I'm saying? It was a dance and it wasn't sexualized in that energy of you a hoe. Look at you shaking your booty. No, it was literally a dance back in our time. Okay, so watch these Africans too, that get to gyrating and all this other stuff. This is what, sending that energy. Okay, that Jezebel energy. Okay, and then let me keep going. Hold on, y'all. So footwork, we talked about that. And it may be the oldest and most African type of spell. Cross marks and wavy snake lines. Okay, let me speak about that real quick. When I seen cross marks, y'all, what are churches? Crosses. When people are wearing crosses, okay? Cross marks. And then wavy snake lines. A hospital, y'all. That Kundalini energy thingy. I'm gonna find the pictures and I'm gonna put them up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so yes, y'all, curvy snake lines. That's the hospital symbol. Now I was walking yesterday, y'all. I went out walking yesterday, and I've noticed these circles. It's a children's hospital. I noticed these circles on this building. Now this is yesterday. You see how things in sync, okay? They connect, okay? And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking it's some sort of other symbol. But here it comes today, and I do this research and I find out it's the symbol that we're talking about right now. So let's keep going. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. So these hospitals, these churches, okay, they doing all of that. Okay, so cross marks and wavy snake lines intended to hurt an enemy can be laid down with small stones. How do you build a building? With stones, with rocks, right? Laid down with small stones, inscribed in the dust with a sharp stick, or drawn with chalk or sprinkled crossing powder on a sidewalk or street. Okay? If anything you see, right, in the street or a sidewalk, and it look like a pile of trash or something like that, y'all just walk around it. Don't walk over it. Walk around it. Okay? It says the marks are placed in the footpath, okay, where you walk, of the victim and activated by spitting into them, while cursing the one of whom they are laid. So when y'all always see people spitting, people always spitting. Watch where they're spitting at and who they spitting on. Okay? While cursing the one for whom they are laid. Crossing is a strongly African concept of hoodoo, a subset of the tradition known as direct foot track magic, okay, whereby one can affect another one. Okay, so it says gathering up their footprint dirt and working with it, causing them to step upon or walk across something evil, such as crossing powder or hot foot powder, causing them to contract with their feet. Okay, so like, when parents, you'd be like, don't be tracking that dust in the house. So that's another thing. Y'all, you need to start relearning and unlearning. When you walk inside your house, take your shoes off. Okay? Causing them to step upon or walk across something evil, such as crossing powder or hot foot powder, causing them to contract with their feet, something that will bend them to their will, okay? Something that will bend them to their will. Court case roots or essence of bent over powder, placing something in their shoe or sock to harm them, such as gopher powder. So when some people do put like powder in your shoe to keep you from, if you got athlete's foot or, stuff like that. But then you do have some parents that actually put this powder in your shoe for stuff like that, for like this magic, this hoodoo, this crossing stuff, y'all. Okay, so put it in your socks too. Y'all, all of this was done to me as a child, my brother. And here's another thing too. Like, as I was reading this, the lady, she used to hem my brother pants up. Like, how hemming him up, they used to be. And I'm not saying that she was doing this, but she probably did. Okay. You know how pants be too long and somebody hem the pants up, like sew the pants up, like, hem them up to make them shorter. Yeah. She used to do stuff like that. So, now I used to tell my oldest brother, because when I separated from these people, I used to tell my oldest brother, because they used to be like, he grown, he can get out if he wanted to, and I kept trying to tell them, like, it's not that easy, y'all. Like, I've been in this house, like, these people manipulated this man, these people did this, these people did that. So I've watched this and I seen my brother, so I kept trying to tell them that it's not, y'all not understanding what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So then, okay, hold on, y'all. Concept in hoodoo. Track, direct foot. Okay, foot and step over power. Okay, so placing something in their shoe or sock to harm them, such as gopher dust. Collecting one of their socks and washing it in crossing crystal or working candle magic with it. Be careful who you let wash your clothes. Okay, when you're washing and you're maybe in an apartment building or something, spin that thing to make sure you got everything out. Okay, make sure you got everything out. See, I don't know why I'm finna say this, man. Because even my ex one time told me he had a sock of mine, just one sock of mine. Okay, just one sock of mine. And I don't know if he was trying to tell me that to say he did something to me, because he even said something about my mom's hair one time. I don't know, child. But okay. Let's see where we left off. Placing something in their shoe or sock. okay, to harm them, such as gopher dust, collecting one of their socks and washing it in crossing crystal, or working candle magic with it. For example, by burning a glass in case dumped, okay, death upon my enemies, or blacklist candle dressed with a combination of crossing oil and magic or herbs for harming. Okay, so crossing oil. These pastors, these preachers, when you go get saved and your baby go get Christian, and they go put that oil with the cross. Okay. Let's see. Let's keep going, y'all, because I got something to say. We're getting somewhere here, y'all. I'm telling. I'm sure I'm telling. Because y'all should never did this, and y'all need to stop doing it to people. Because it ain't right. It's not right. Y'all mess up people's lives like that. Y'all sit back and think it's funny. Kiki kaka and stuff. Yeah, kiki kaka when that stuff come back. Kiki kaka when God come whoop that ass. Kiki kaka when the ancestors come. Okay. Anyway. Let me breathe. Let's keep going, y'all. What happens to innocent people who walk over such marks is a matter of debate. Some folks would tell you that the crossing mark only affects the ones it was put down for. But almost as many people will tell you to never walk across such a mess when you see it, because you just might get crossed or hurt through your feet anyway. Cross conditions. The terms cross conditions refers to personal, social, and emotional situations in which someone seems to have fallen victim to being crossed up. Okay? Y'all, I used to be the biggest freaking crybaby, bro. Like, social problems, social anxiety. Okay? So if you having these problems, y'all, check your surroundings, pay a little bit more attention to what's going on around you. Okay. However, it is not a diagnosis of evil spell work having been cast so much as it is a syndrome or series of events which cause either the victim or the root doctor, okay, who sees the person as a client to acknowledge the unfortunate coincidences and unlucky circumstances have piled up beyond what might be considered reasonable or even random. Y'all, I just put a video out. Check my videos out. And it's so funny because I literally just put a video out talking about someone hired a witch doctor. Okay. The term cross conditions refers to personal, social, emotional. Oh, I read that one. Okay. They have that having been said, it is important to note that not all people experiencing cross conditions have been deliberately crossed. Crossing conditions may also arise from the company one's keep, okay, the places one inhabits or visits, or the negative thoughts one entertains. So y'all know in my videos, I always speak about get away from certain people. It was worlds inside of worlds. Go check that video out. Okay. And I know a lot of people, I had a video talking about worlds inside of worlds. Okay. And I talked about how my friend is my friend. My spouse is my spouse. Okay, I don't need no extra energies. And this is one of the reasons why I said that is because I clearly explained. I said, you don't know who this person is dealing with, what environment they're walking in, and they come to bring that energy your way. Okay, so be mindful, y'all, who you are connecting with, connecting to, places that you walk inside of. Because I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. I was in a nail shop one day, and in this nail shop, they had footprints on the floor where people sit. They got the chairs, and then they have footprints, y'all, where people sit. And y'all know them Chinese places, they some of them are very spiritual, so they do that stuff, and this is how they get you to keep coming and coming and coming and coming. This is how they get you to keep coming and stuff like that. Okay? And knows who, God knows what else and who else and what else they doing with that stuff. Okay? So be mindful who you let in your hair. Be mindful who you let do your nails. Be mindful who you let touch you, y'all. This shit is real. Okay? Whether you believe it and you want to know it or not. Okay? So, let's keep going. The places one's inhabit or visits, okay? Or the negative thoughts one's entertain. This is why I say, y'all, music. Be mindful what you listen to. Be mindful of these people projecting onto you, y'all. Be mindful of these people projecting onto you, speaking things over you, okay? Trying to tell y'all, okay? We all going through this, learning and, rising above it, okay? So, and it's starting to make sense why my journey is my journey. It's starting to make sense why I'm into the things that I'm into, okay? I got some things in store, y'all. We're going to talk about it. We're going to heal. We're going to cleanse all of this. We're going to get this on up out the way. And these people that's doing this, they going to get on up out of this, out our way, up off of this earth, okay? Off of this realm, especially if you're harming people for no reason. Nobody did nothing to you. Okay, we're going to keep going, y'all. Stay tuned because I got something else to say. When I read all of this, y'all. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, once entertained. In that sense, cross conditions can seem like a spiritual equivalent of stepping into muddy water up to your knees. Nobody pushed you, but you are going to have to get clean anyway, right? So you have to clean anyway. We talked about this. I used this analogy the other day in one of my readings. I said, a lot of things aren't our fault. It's not our fault. But do you want to sit in that mess, or do you want to clean up? Clean it up. Okay, nobody pushed you, but you're going to have to get clean anyway, y'all. Okay, the easiest way to clean off cross conditions, no matter what they cause, is by using uncrossing products. Okay, now we're going to talk about something. Now we're going to do jinxing real quick, okay? Because jinxing came, and it was something in this jinxing thing. So jinxing, including all forms of crossing and cross conditions mentioned above, and it is something used as a synonym for crossing, but it also includes a few other tricks. And most specifically, it generally affects one's luck, especially in gambling play, or one's ability to stay in a given location. So remember I said that I was talking about my little brother, and my brothers was like, he could do, and I'm like, no, y'all, it's not that easy. Like, y'all don't understand what I'm trying to say, right? So it's like that, keeping somebody under they wing, around them. So then it says, given location, it is not generally seen as affecting the victim emotions. However, it is never lethal. Also, unlike cross conditions, a jinx has a specific cause and cannot result from an unfortunate pileup of negative energies or coincidences. Okay, I don't believe in coincidences. Okay, for instance, I do believe in fate, but I don't believe in coincidences. For instance, people who have been verbally crossed, right? And I always say this, words are spells, okay? For instance, people who have been verbally crossed have had their foot tracks wiped, okay? So think about people that clean the floors, okay? My adopted mom, she used to get up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, y'all know, and clean. And I don't know if an ancestor was working through her or what, but she used to get up and just clean the bathroom. She used to clean the floors of the bathroom. Okay. Having their footprints wiped. Okay. Have had black candles burned on their names. Have been throwed after. Okay. That has had bad luck herbs, satchel powder. Okay. Or minerals thrown behind their backs by their enemy after they pass by. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about, y'all. When I first moved in this apartment complex, okay, when I first moved in this, where I'm at now, when I first moved into this apartment complex, it's called Lotus Realty Group. What is a group? This is what is it called? where the witches come together and they cut a group. I can't think about it right now, but look. So when I first moved in here, okay, and I sent a picture to my brother and I told him, I say, this place got bugs and da 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 woo woo la la la, and it was something. Okay, so I was walking and I came back. Now when I left, it was a group of people. Okay, one of the people names in this place is Clarence Favors. Okay, and I was walking outside. And it was a group of people like in this hallway. So I walked outside. I went to go mind my business. I walked back in. They're still there and it's new people there. Okay. So I walk in and I feel this energy like somebody threw something on me. Right. So they didn't conjure it up. They didn't got together and somebody threw something on me. Right. And I looked back. And it was a tall girl. She was black, but she was tall. And I don't even think she lived in this building. And she stood by the elevator. So when I turned my back, easily throw something on me. So I felt it. Y'all. So I get in my house. It's a roach in my house. Okay? Now you could tell. Now I didn't have this problem before. Never had it before. Never. So I knew. So I'm speaking to my ancestors. I'm like, what? And my ancestors telling me this girl threw it on you. She threw it on you. They laugh at Kiki and ha ha and in the hallway and you know what I'm saying? So yes, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so where we go? Yeah, okay, so or throwing minerals behind their back. Behind their backs by their enemies after they pass by. Okay? Or who have been dressed or poisoned or thrown for with powder, insects. Don't play with me. Insects, snake dust, or spiders secretly placed on there are usually said to be jinxed. Now, if y'all listen to my videos that I've been speaking about, but this dang on apartment complex, I don't know these people from a can of fucking paint, bro. From a can of paint, and they've been doing little stuff. A lot of little stuff. A lot of big little stuff. But ain't nobody listening. The police be in on it, all kind of stuff. So who do you go to? Who do you talk to? Who do you tell this stuff to? Okay. Now, in theory, while only a person who actually steps across a cross marked or a trick laid in the, I can't say this word, y'all, but it's QUINCUNX pattern. Okay, so I'm getting like, okay, so y'all know basketball arenas. Y'all know when y'all walk inside of schools and they have like mascots and like, this big thingy in the middle. So like these hospitals, these buildings, just be mindful, like pay attention to these things around you. Okay, it is everywhere. Pay attention to these things around you. Okay. Where did we leave off? Okay. Quantum pattern could be said literally. Okay. Quantum pattern could be said to be literally crossed or suffering from cross conditions. And in practice, those terms have almost become synonym for jinxing. Okay. And are casually applied to anyone who is jinxed or is undergoing bouts of bad luck and trouble, even if the cause is not known. A lot of you are unaware of it. I was unaware of it. Unaware of it. Okay. This is a basic crossing spell that employs foot track magic to mess up an enemy's life. Okay? For the purposes of this work, we will say that the enemy was a liar and a manipulator who has caused a lot of trouble in the neighborhood. Y'all, I've been noticing a lot of gang stalking, okay? People done walked up to me. People done tried to kidnap me, sex traffic, whatever they doing, whatever they doing to try to grab me off the street. I got fired from a job, y'all, for no reason. He said something about my background. Ain't nothing on my background. Getting followed. The stuff in my apartment is just all effed up. They don't want to fix nothing, but they want to try to sue a person because now I don't nobody want to pay them. And I even tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. The lady came to my door on some evil stuff. Then turned around and told me I like it better when you smile. I bet you do. I didn't notice scents, like somebody scent inside my home. Ain't nobody here but me. I don't have company, but I'm smelling your scent inside of my house. You want to pick up every tool in my house when you send your people to try to come fix something. Y'all don't fix nothing, but y'all want to pick up my broom. Y'all want to pick up used bottles. Y'all want to touch everything. She want to stare at my necklace, trying to figure out my name. Okay. My ancestors tell me these things. Show me. Okay. And like I said, it's more than what I'm even saying. Okay. So it says, get the person's picture, write his or her name on it, and cross the name over with your commands, such as burn in hell, you liar, on the back, okay? Copy out a whole blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. Okay. Then it says, wipe fresh, wet dog shit over the paper on both sides. Sprinkle it with gopher dust, and red pepper on both sides. Okay, drops it at the person's doorstep over this item in the form of a large X. Sprinkle the content of one's whole patch across the pattern. The X should be large enough that your enemy will have stepped in it. Okay, over it or through it when he or she goes out the door. Okay, plan in front of your doorstep. Plan in front of your door. I didn't notice that a couple of times. If you are worried that your enemy might recognize your handwriting, be careful. Write the name in the command on the copy of the blah blah blah, where neatly in the other hand da 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 da. Okay. And this is why I don't like the Bible. Because the Bible tells people, we forgive you for all your sins. It says, and I guess this is for the people that does this. It says, okay, if you're worried that your enemy might recognize your handwriting, be careful. Write the name and the command on the copy, palms, blah, blah, blah. Block the capital letter very neatly with your other hand, blah, blah, blah. It says, go home and bathe in weak tea brewed from something herb, and drink a small amount of tea as well. As you do this, recite Psalms 5:1 for forgiveness of sin. Y'all see how, but see, y'all see how they do that? Okay. Also, it says something, I can't find it. It said something about how to get it off or something like that. It's through a bath, take a bath, right? So, you know, a spiritual bath to cleanse certain things. Now, mind y'all, one of the things that's not fixed in this apartment, now y'all know I love my baths. Y'all that know me know I love my bubble baths. Y'all know I love my baths. So one thing that's not fixed in this building is I can't get in my bathtub. I can't get in my bathtub. So not only are y'all doing this stuff to me, but y'all making sure that I don't cleanse from this, because I'm guided naturally by my ancestors, whether I know this stuff or not, I was not aware of this, y'all. I'm just learning about this now through my dreams. Okay. Through me, you know, my ancestors guiding me, showing me these things. So not only then, y'all, my hot water was not working for the longest. It worked for 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks, a couple of days when I first moved in. They wanted me to stay away from some lady or whatever like that, whatever, and trying to be my parents. Like, who are you? And then turned around and turned off my hot water. Y'all, I was getting in cold showers, bro. Cold showers for a year plus. They knew exactly everything that was going on, but kept trying to run me all across the world, lying to me, telling me why you can't do this and do that, and what you need to do, well, do it to do it. So that's another thing. Oh, not y'all want to do this stuff to me, but y'all don't want me to get in my tub either. Y'all don't want me to get in my tub either. Exactly. My point. So, hold on, y'all. Yep. To work the trick, this is you need a dog. Baby, so kind of dog. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see what else I needed to say, honey. Okay. And in this whole building, they probably got people in this building that do this stuff for them. Y'all, I didn't know there's so much in this building that has happened. I'm trying to tell y'all. I didn't know there's so much. Okay, exactly. It says, since this work consists of laying a trick, even in a good cause, when you get home, you should perform the 13 herb or uncrossing spiritual bath and candle burning. Let me tell y'all something. One of their rules in this building is, we don't light no candles. They are doing this to people in this apartment building. Like, it's not just me, G. It's not just me. And I believe that so heartily, because I've noticed so many things that has happened. It's not just me that they're doing it to. It's called Lotus Realty Group. Group. So they got people in this building that's doing spell work on people, that's crossing people. And it wasn't just this apartment building, yo. I've noticed as I'm listening to this and I'm reading this, I'm noticing dang near each apartment I was at was doing this. But why? I ain't did nothing to nobody. Jealousy is a wicked thing. Misery loves company. They want people to bend to them. This is one of the reasons why they do it. I told you how the lady came to my door and she was really rude to me. She was very rude to me. And of course, y'all know me. got to kill with kindness. And so she seen she couldn't get to me. So then she turned around, get to smiling and stuff, and turns around and said, I like it better when you smile. Yeah, because you don't want to get me angry. That's what you don't want to do. Because guess what, baby? Y'all can mix up all of this stuff, whatever the freak y'all think that y'all doing. But there is a higher power. And you better believe it. And you better believe it. And you better believe it. Whether you believe in it or not. Yeah. You're going to get shown today. You're going to get shown today. And anybody else who was involved. Y'all go watch my videos. I'm trying to tell y'all about these property people. I picked up so when these people first came in to fix my stuff, it was two people. A guy named Fernando and somebody else that came through. I picked up on this energy. This man was trying to kill me. He had a screwdriver, right? Dude had a screwdriver, and he had it like a shank. But spirit keep leading me to look at this shank. He got a screwdriver, and I'm noticing it. So y'all know when I let people in my house and they fix on things, I'm right there in y'all face, watching everything. But I'm noticing, cholo tattoos. You get what I'm saying? I'm noticing everything. I ain't paranoid. I ain't none of that. Your ancestors, your soul, your spirit will guide you and show you things. My brother told me one day, he said, he on the phone with me and I'm listening to the things in his background. And he said, why you ear hustling? I say, I ain't ear hustling. I hear it. I hear it. I heard it for a reason. I heard it for a reason. Okay? So like I always say, y'all, we loving over here. We healing. Yes, we is. And we rising above all of this. Y'all would not get away with the things that y'all doing. They ain't got the nerve to be trying to sue me. Huh. 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 Tuh. Come on now. I don't even know you people. But see, that's what people do. That's what people do. They want you gullible. See, they want you gullible. They want you unaware. Not today. Not no more. This is why I tell y'all, be careful who you tell your business to, in the sense of certain issues that you may have. Some people want to get to know you to harm you, to continue to harm you, right? They want to know your weakness. They want to know what frightens you. They want to know how can they infiltrate your energy. And that's one thing that I made a mistake when I came here. Because they tried to use everything that I told them about me against me. Y'all, it was times where I had to sleep in my front room because my neighbors and all this other stuff making all this noise, doing sex magic, y'all. Come on now. And I feel it. I feel them tugging on my energy. And at first, I said, they can't be. Ain't no way. But when I first moved in, my neighbor said something out loud. I'm working on my music. And my neighbor said something out loud that I said in my other apartment. How do you know that? The only way you could possibly know this is if you're sense. I didn't even know I had a neighbor. And this is why I say these properties, they be in on it, sending certain people, boop, bop, bam. Man, you never know what the hell going. This world is a wicked place, and I'm trying to tell you. But it's going to stop with me. It's going to stop with me. Okay. Yes. So, y'all, awareness at its finest. Okay. Awareness at its finest. All right. But I love y'all. Okay. Like the video, share, subscribe, share. All right. Donate to the channel, give a gift, whatever you feel like you need to do or what you want to do. Okay. If you really want to read it, y'all, hit me up in my email. All right. The links to both of my channels are down below. Okay. You want to find out your birth chart and natal chart? That's down below as well. Y'all, I love y'all so much, and I'm out.